how to make a Rainbow Loom single bracelet. I'm here to help those who have trouble making a double and triple bracelet that everybody else makes. So I'm here to help you make a single bracelet, which is much easier than those doubles and triples. I know this is made for like 8-year-olds and up, but I'm a 7-year-old and I have just learned how. So let's get started. And by the way, when we're done, it's going to look like this. And on you, it's going to look like this. If you have dark brown skin, I would prefer not using the black. So let's get started. So you're going to need the loom, the hook, the rubber bands, and the clasps. So what you're going to do is make sure the arrow isn't facing you. It's supposed to be facing up when you start. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab your colors and you're going to skip this line. And you're going to just zigzag it up and down. And you're going to skip the first one right here. You're going to skip doing that. So, what you're going to do is you're going to keep going in a diagonal line. And you're going to go up, down until you reach the end of the Rainbow Loom. So it's a very simple step to do. But then next it's going to get trickier and trickier and a bit trickier. So pay close attention. Hi again. This is what it looks like when it is finished. Now that we've done that, we're going to go on to step 2. So you're going to get your hook, you're going to open up the case, you're going to take it. And watch very closely because this is a tricky step. So now you're going to make sure the arrow is turning around and facing you. So you're going to reach inside, you're going to grab that, take it all the way around, causing that one to come with it. And you're going to push it around, and make sure you be careful because sometimes the elastic bands do want to come off. So you're just going to keep doing that second to second, or 1 to 1, You're just going to keep doing that over and over, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So you're just going to keep repeating this simple step. It's kind of simple, but it's kind of tricky because you have to double loop it. So it's the same with each loop you do. And I hope you can understand what I'm doing because this is a very hard basic step. So I hope you can understand all this because sometimes it gets stuck. Kind of like now, it just got stuck. Well, so we're going to keep going and going till we have our basic bracelet. After this, we're going to turn it into the full version of the bracelet. And then you're going to see how it all comes together. And you have to do it on both sides and not just do it on one side, or the bracelet cannot come together. See, I had trouble at first, but I just learned today, because we had trouble at first today, but then I just learned today. A lot of my friends, other 7-year-old friends, have a kit, but I know some 8-year-olds have kits, because it's made for an 8-year-old. So I'm just going to keep going until I reach my end part. And when you hear that click sound, that means it's fully attached to the bracelet. When you hear that click sound, it's fully attached to the peg. I'm going to keep going. See, when you listen closely, when you hear that click sound. See, did you hear that click sound? That is the sound of it snapping onto the peg perfectly. When you don't hear that noise, you shouldn't let go. And when you hear the noise when you're picking it up, that means it's fully off the bracelet so you can drag it. When you don't hear that noise, don't drag it or it could, maybe the elastics break. I don't know if they break. If you're just learning how, at the end when it all comes together, it's okay if it breaks because then you can just start over because it's very simple steps. I did it this morning. Just keep going with it. And here's a quick tip. If many of you have a brother or sister, do not let a younger brother or sister, do not let them do the hook because they might use this hook, this part if you have this on, because they might think this is the hook and they'll start wrecking up your bracelet. Here comes the tricky part. And when it all comes together when you're done hooking it, it looks like this. Okay, now we're going to make this kind of fully bracelet. It looks like this. I didn't use black because I think it's an ugly color for a colorful bracelet. And if you have dark skin, I would prefer not using black, even if you're a boy. Because it would look really, really ugly. Final step. I took my C-clip from my bag, and this is what my C-clip looks like. Okay. So you're going to take your C-clip and look for the big end. The big end is not over here. It's not in the middle. It's over here. So look for the big end, not the short end. And you're going to just push it in. Push the C-clip into here. There we go. Now we're going to just take the C-clip and we're going to hold it. Going to wiggle it off. Sometimes it might be a bit hard, but try not to make any mistakes. Kind of like I am right now. Wiggle it, and keep wiggling until you get the whole process of doing it. Take that black part off. And I'm going to put it on my finger, like this. Take my C-clip. Just going to slide it right here. Kind of slide it. And you're going to kind of slide it on, but sometimes people pull it on kind of like this, but I sometimes slide it like that. There, and now you have your full bracelet. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a great time watching Isabella's great YouTube episodes. Bye!